Hello. Welcome to Monday.
It's another glorious Monday. We have all convened again to the Great Yarn Court to discuss yarn.
That's pretty good.
Hear ye, hear
Yarn.
ye.
Hear ye, hear ye.
And there
I am, in fact, a yarn queen. Behold my crown.
I love that.
Well,
In your cape. Yeah.
that's right. You look very, very royal today. Welcome. It's Monday. I hope everybody had a nice Easter, who celebrated and had a good weekend. And we're here with Caro, who's back, the queen of yarn,
Yes. Yarn queen.
and Joan, who's the queen of blankets, and Tina, who's the queen of dyeing yarn.
Oh, I would be the shawl queen then.
Oh.
Okay, then you're the shawl queen.
I am the
You know-
shawl queen.
We
Queen of
don't, pick,
shawls.
we don't pick our titles. They pick you.
A queen picks the title she wishes for.
Alrighty then.
As you can see, it's a royal day on our podcast. Yes, Therese is the queen of baseball.
Okay. Yeah, not lately. Sports.
Eagles.
Sports ball.
Welcome, everybody.
Chat, you are
Hope
queens
everybody-
as well.
All right. We got people in the chat and people here and yarn, so it's all good.
Yep.
So what's everybody working on?
The swatch.
Ooh, which one is that?
This is a makeover Monday. It's going to be called Tiptoe Through the Tulips. And it's going to be up
Okay. That's really pretty and fun.
Yeah, it's really springy. I love green and pink together. Like, I'm a little obsessed with it. So, one of my favorites.
Nothing wrong with that.
Very preppy.
That's what my bathroom used to
Yeah.
be, green and pink. And now it is pink and aqua.
Back in the day, I had a pink and green plaid skirt that I wore a pink polo with the collar popped, because that is what you did.
Mhm.
Yes.
And you had a sweater tied around your shoulders.
Absolutely. And preppy shoes,
Yes.
because that is what we did.
That's what we did.
It was a thing.
There was even a handbook for it.
I had that. My aunt gave it to me when I graduated high school.
Oh,
That and
Well.
she gave me that. I was already preppy before that. I guess she thought I needed more. I had the preppy handbook, and she also gave me a Bible study thing,
oh, okay.
which was a weird one. It was like a Bible study for the single woman or something.
For the preppy.
But from her perspective, it was go to church. It was basically the Bible study. Just go to church every day, basically.
And wear your preppy clothes to church.
Yep. Hey, you had to be like everybody else and, dress the same, because that's what we
Mhm.
did.
There was a uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Unofficially, officially.
Well, you know what's interesting, and I don't think I realized it, and I think we all were just kind of not realizing it, but how little color there is now.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, clothes were so colorful, and everything was just so colorful. And now you look around, and everything is beige.
Mm-hmm. Or
Well,
gray.
There
or-
were a lot of color. There were a lot of colors that were worn that in reality did not go well together, but it didn't stop people.
Didn't stop us. No.
At least it was interesting.
Mhm.
That is true, and you could be found, You could spot someone in a crowd because they're the ones with the weird colors.
Well, the thing is,
Well,
when they talk about it now, they always lump the 80s in with the whole neon thing, and that wasn't totally it. That wasn't all the 80s. That was like one little section of it,
Right.
because
Exactly.
the preppy stuff was pastels, but it wasn't neon.
No.
And I feel like
Yeah.
more people were into the preppy than the neon.
But
That
it-
was more wake me up before you go kind of thing.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, even with the preppies, even the preppy look had more color.
Oh
than
yeah,
now.
absolutely.
It's just like it's like everybody's afraid of color now.
Well, it's a dystopian kind of. This is the uniform you'll wear in the gulag. Gray, you know.
You know, and it's, the fact that we were all colorful when we were concerned with all the many things that we had to worry about in adulthood, quicksand,
Lava.
That
the
quicksand
Bermuda-
can
the
get
Bermuda-
you.
the Bermuda Triangle,
Mhm.
The
all
Russians.
those things that we had to, being offered drugs for free everywhere
Yeah,
you
like
went.
that's gonna
For
happen.
free. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, people are putting drugs in your Halloween candy. It's like, no, nobody's doing that. Nobody's
Still couldn't
dipping into
afford
their
that.
stash.
Well, we had to worry about the razor blades and the apples.
Yeah, that was still a thing when I was a kid too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it got to the point where people stopped giving out apples. Like, why
Some
go buy
kid-
apples?
Some
Go ahead.
kid purported that as a hoax, I'm sure, because they didn't want to get apples.
Right?
Well, good. Now you got pennies. See what you did?
Well, we won't have even pennies soon
Right.
That's
I know.
true.
because they're going out of circulation.
Mhm.
We're gonna have to upgrade, guys. We're gonna have to go to nickels.
Mm,
So weird.
But
so
I mean, I lived in the golden age because I mean they used to give out caramel apples and candy
Mhm.
apples, and
Yep.
them was the good old days.
And popcorn balls.
Yeah, you couldn't do that now.
Uh-uh.
No.
No, they want the king size Snickers.
Well, I mean, the thing is if you give kids fruit now, they're gonna throw it away.
Yep.
Yeah.
The parents will because they don't trust you. Which I mean, I know as a parent, I didn't trust it either. So can't blame them.
So, Miss Caro, or excuse me, Queen Caro, are you working on a shawl by any chance?
I would, in fact, be working on a shawl for my subjects. Expect it from me, and I will not disappoint them.
Carol, is your Queen Carol? I'm so sorry, Your Majesty. Is your crown about to fall over your eyes?
No,
Okay.
I have it that way to hide my non-existent eyebrows. That way, you cannot deem what my expression is, and therefore, you will not be sure if I am pleased or disappointed by you.
Okay.
It's quite snug. I actually like it a lot.
Reese, what are you working on?
Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm working on. I have two things, but wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I will not hold. I want to see it right now. Hurry up.
No,
Here,
no.
here. Okay, I'm working on this. This is my, can't pay attention. Working on a sock still.
Purdy.
Little sock.
Ooh, I love those colors.
Yep.
Are you gonna make the second sock with that? Goes with it?
Yeah, I will make the second sock because I have
Okay.
2 feet.
Oh,
Prove
I
it.
keep hearing about how people make socks, but they only make one sock. So I wasn't sure if that was like
No,
a
no,
trend or not.
No, I make 2.
You
I
trendsetter.
have to force myself to start it right away because otherwise.
Well, that's why I usually do 2 at a time, because then it's just like you
Yeah.
have them going at the same time. And
I always forget to do.
Well,
I used to do them an alternate. I do the toe and then the next toe, and then I do
Yeah.
part of the foot and then the other
That's-
part of the foot for the next
Yeah,
one.
I've done that.
Go back and forth, so that when you finish the cuff on one, all you have left is the cuff on the other. So
Right.
it doesn't feel like you got to knit a whole other sock.
And then
Well,
I have one other project.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, it's fine. Go ahead.
I would just be quiet. Go ahead. The chat is not chatting.
I cast on a blanket.
oh, is it the blanket?
No, not
oh,
the
yes.
blanket. I have to go get the yarn for
Oh,
the
the-
blanket.
It's the other
I
blanket.
cast on a different blanket.
Ooh,
This is the crocheted jelly roll blanket by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears.
Oh,
It's in moss stitch.
is it knit or
Mm.
crocheted?
Crocheted.
the crocheted.
Ah,
So here's my one
Ooh,
strip, my first strip.
is that one roll?
That's Well, no, it's just it's
It's
minis
beautiful.
over.
It's
Well
one-
done, Queen. Well done.
It's one column.
Yes,
I like
one row. Okay, there. And then I added another row. Don't look at it, it's wonky. Don't look at it.
But
It's
still
beautiful,
pretty.
Queen. It's
It's
beautiful.
pretty.
It's wonky because I had issues with the how you join them. You know, you join as you go,
Mm-hmm.
and I followed about 5 different tutorials, and then I just kind of I'm going to see what looks good and what I can do. So
Did your own thing.
I also noticed this other column is wider than that column. I don't care.
Uh-oh.
It's beautiful.
I don't care.
You do care if it's beautiful.
It'll be fine.
It's beautiful.
It'll be fine. So
It'll
that's-
all block out.
yeah. Or if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's just for me. I'm not giving it to anybody. And if I don't like it, tough.
You won't notice when it's done. You won't even notice.
No. Nope. So that's what I'm doing. The blanket will be cast on soon. I got to go get the yarn. And it's not on sale this week, so that's why I can't go get it.
What is the blanket? What is that?
Can you go-
For our knit along
Oh,
that's coming up.
Patriotic.
It's the wheat. What is it, Amy? The wheat flag, wheat stitch flag.
this reminded me. I said I was gonna do the fucking finish it February thing. Let me get that
It's
set up.
April, huh?
No, I'm planning for next year.
Oh, okay. Or maybe in your kingdom it's still February. I don't know.
I mean, every day is fun day here.
I drew winners yesterday.
I know.
Ooh, who are your
Saw.
winners?
Bag I made. Melody won this bag.
Ooh.
And
Go,
that's
Melody.
pretty.
Amy won a bag out of this, but I'm waiting for her to tell me if she wants pink with it or purple.
Oh, you know she wants purple.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
that's why I'm not cutting it out just yet.
I'm not
Purple.
Amy, but I will speak for her. She wants purple.
I want to hear
wants
it
purple.
from her lips.
Mhm.
She wants purple.
Yeah.
It's her thing.
So anyway, because I decided, because it's my world. So I decided that I was going to give, because I was going to do a bag for the regular people who entered, and then I was going to do stitch stoppers for the charity people. And I decided to do a bag and stitch stoppers for both of them.
The regular people.
Trees were the regular people.
We're just regular. We're just. I mean, I guess it could be worse.
You're cute, regular people.
It could be irregular,
Yeah, that would be not good. Well,
which is probably
My other-
more accurate.
my other 2 blankets are done, but not blocked.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
because we had too much wind and I couldn't do it because I was going to block them outside because I don't have
Oh.
floor space big enough to block them. So I started this one for my daughter and we went through stitch patterns and all sorts of stitch dictionaries and came up with this. So this is
Oh,
her blanket.
Adam says hello.
Ooh, that's
Hey, Adam.
Adam,
Sup?
Adam too. Oh,
Sorry. Dropped my needle and my camera.
You mean
It's been a-
Tina's minion?
She chased
He
herself out.
declined my offer of slave labor in exchange.
Come back,
for
Liz. Liz, I demand that you return to your own stream that you co-host. Behold,
Adam
she
says,
has
Okay.
listened to my words.
Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties.
Oh
Tripod decided to die.
no!
It's been one
okay,
of those days.
Adam, are you trying to be funny? He called me Mooma Nevin.
Uma.
That's Canadian
Adam-
for mama.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Adam is always a delight.
And he's not even Canadian.
I know. Sadly,
funny
he's
part.
stuck. Sadly, he's stuck there. Thank you.
Oh,
Oi.
okay. He corrected
Just trying to
it.
speak the
Oi,
language.
am I right? Oi.
He's stuck in.
You know,
Tommy,
it's a good thing my
Canada.
kids don't watch this, Adam, because I would be Mooma Nevin forever. Because my kids are little stinkers.
You might still be because we tend to stick to
Oh, he says
Somebody
he's
makes
English.
mistakes and we run with them. For years, we'll run with stuff. So, just so you know.
Okay.
Say hi to Adam. Say hi, Adam. Hi, Adam.
Hello, Adam.
Oh,
This is
Groucho,
my
you're so
coach.
cool.
Okay. All right.
You're so
I saw
cute,
this-
Groucho.
I saw this pattern for a dress, which then I realized was AI.
Pirate did a drive-by
Oh,
yesterday.
again?
Look at this, okay, and tell me why the pockets are 3
That's
feet
pretty.
down below the waist.
Where I can't
Like,
even see the pockets.
They're down on the skirt, like 3 feet from
Somebody
the
like
waist.
me with really long arms.
Is that knitted?
Not even your arms would be this long. I don't
Which-
think, Trees, because
I can't hear you.
They're almost
Is anybody else having trouble hearing her?
I
I
hear her
do.
fine.
I hear
the
fine.
the pockets
Maybe
are by
I
the
need
knees,
to get out. I'm going to get out and come
Yeah.
back.
Come back.
and I'm like,
Come back, Jen.
the pockets are by the knees.
Yeah, that's a little awkward. I don't. Why would you need knee pockets?
I don't know. I asked my daughter because she had wanted a knitted dress at some point. So we've been looking at different things when they pop up. And I liked this, except for the fact that the pockets are by the knees and it's AI. So back to the drawing board.
patterns.
It happens. It's very annoying though, because Joan's back.
I'm back.
She's back.
Can you
Hallelujah.
hear her now?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear her now.
Okay, good.
Okay. Well, that's good.
That was not good.
So I was a little annoyed that the pockets are down by the knees, and my daughter's much taller than I am, and longer arms, but her arms are not that long.
Nobody needs knee pockets unless you're wearing cargo pants, and even then, that's kind of weird.
Well, yeah, I mean, she has cargo pants because she loves pockets. That's her. She had a whole theory of why women's clothing didn't have pockets because of the handbag industry.
Hmm,
Was
That's probably true.
keeping clothing manufacturers from putting pockets for years because so that women would have to buy handbags.
But that dress doesn't seem like something that I would use the pockets anyway, because
It's fun
unless you
fitting.
put a tissue in there, you're not going to put
Yeah.
your phone because that's going to drag it
Yeah.
down or fall
Yeah.
out.
It's going to ruin the silhouette.
Right.
Exactly.
You're gonna
But
put
I
your
did
movie
find-
ticket in there.
I did find a cute knit hooded jacket though.
Oh, that
that
is
I think
cute.
I
Very
think I might
striking.
make her. It's mosaic knitting, so it's not color work.
I love mosaic.
Me
Well,
too.
I like mosaic crochets. I don't know that I've ever tried mosaic knitting.
It's fun.
I was
So I think I
trying
might
to-
make that for her.
There's a shawl I want to knit. It's called the midnight or the night shift shawl, but it requires to do mosaic, and the pattern itself was really confusing. But it looks like a lot of slip stitching from what I
Yeah,
saw. in videos.
mosaic is mostly slip stitches, I think.
Yeah, so I was like, it should be so easy that Caro could do it. But then I was like, or I could just crochet another shawl, and here I am. Although I do have my knitting shawl. You know what? I will actually be good, and I will knit on the knitting stream. Hold on.
Well,
No, we're not a knitting stream. We are a,
For a yarn
despite
stream.
the title, we
the
We
queen
are-
wants what the queen wants.
multi-craftual.
Yes, one of those words Reddit hates. Please use it.
Mm-hmm. Well, not
Adam
even
says-
bi. We're multi.
Adam says he likes my lemon pound cake scrunchie. I'm actually wearing it right
Aw.
now. Pretty awesome.
I
We just
also
like
started
lemon
a
pound cake. That's
cardigan, but I didn't get very far.
No, I would say not.
No, and I have to start it over again because I need to go down a needle size. So,
Mhm.
but because I wanted to knit something that wasn't blankets while I was still knitting blankets because I have another blanket started,
Why?
but I can't. I don't have enough done yet because
Weirdo.
I can knit blankets and other things. I don't have to just knit blankets.
Good grief. I was thinking about casting on a sweater today, and I'm like, what are you doing? It's April.
Well, this one's fingering weight, so it's going to
Oh.
be light.
I
So,
should start a fingering weight, and then it'll be done by winter.
There you go.
This
And then you can
winter I
wear it
will-
next spring. Then you can wear it next spring.
I don't know if we'll get to this spring yet.
I do have another blanket started, but I can't show it yet. I have to talk to Tina about it first
Oh.
because I need her input
Presentation.
because she's the yarn dyer.
Birches be crazy.
Birches Be Crazy. Which is the best title.
Pretty awesome.
My daughter laughs every time I say it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
She's like-
name.
She's
Yeah,
like,
it
you're
is.
really gonna name it that? I'm like, absolutely. People who don't like it, that's their problem.
Right.
So any exciting yarn acquisitions, anybody? Other than Joan buying yarn for every blanket she's working on so that they don't get discontinued on her?
Oy.
If you could look around this room right now, I wouldn't let you in this room. Even Pirate stuck his head in here yesterday and he just kind of looked around and was like, peace out, I'm out of here. So I'm working on creating some more storage for my closet. So
Well, if you're unsure if there's a acrylic yarn you want to use, buy some of it, and then Joan will tell you whether or not it's going to be discontinued
because
that's her
I
superpower.
probably own it. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I have the same problem. Every time I like something, they get rid of it.
Well, I mean, this is the second time it's happened to me. So I went on a crazy. I mean, and the sad thing is a lot of my yarn is in my living room because I don't have room for it in here. Because I had to order like 20 skeins of the Mama Nevin yarn.
Mhm.
Crazy.
That corner to corner eats yarn.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Well, and it's, it's a bulky yarn. So there's not as much on a skein as,
Right.
a worsted.
Right.
Because, I thought it would just be a brilliant idea to make something out of bulky yarn. What I was thinking. I have put the Christmas blanket in the blanket basket. So I'm going to see how long before you know who tries to claim it.
Hooray.
I've never had a dog that liked blankets as much as him.
Because he sees you with him a lot. That's why. So it
Yeah,
seems
they probably
important.
smell like you. Yeah.
Yeah.
They smell like me, for sure.
I did notice watching Joan's blanket extravaganza that if you ever want to get her a gift, get her a size 4 crochet hook
Yes.
because
4 millimeter.
4 millimeter because she uses lots of them.
Well, I mean, I have others, and I discovered halfway through. That's why some of my squares on my Christmas blanket are different, because I didn't realize it's a G hook, but it was a 4.5 millimeter.
Yeah, they're wonky about some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because
So
the one
now-
I'm using is a G, but it's over there.
So now when I pick up a hook, I look at the millimeters before I just start, going crazy.
I'm gonna look.
It's amazing how half a millimeter can screw you up so bad.
It is.
Yeah.
It absolutely is.
Tina has new colorways in the shop, so go shopping.
Yeah, oh my goodness. I finally got all my Patreon yarn out. Well, most of it. 2 skeins weren't dry and 2 of them are attached to orders that have to go out. So, but most of it's out. But the reason everything was so delayed is because I had so many freaking prototypes this month. It was just like yarn after yarn after yarn. Little
Good
ridiculous.
problem to have.
Yeah. I mean, it's not, there is never a time where I'm like, oh, I don't have any ideas. I can't think of anything. Oh, I don't know what to dye. Like, there's never, ever that time. So that's a good thing, I guess.
I'm excited to get my Patreon yarn. It's surprise yarn because you're picking the base. So
Uh-huh. I think you're really going to like it. It's a DK weight. I'll give you a clue there.
okay.
Hmm.
Well, I'm gonna like it anyway because it's your yarn. But I like DK weights because they're good for hats and cowls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I went and got my hook that I'm using for this blanket. It's a G,
Mm-hmm.
6, 4.25 millimeters.
Right. See?
Dude, what
Mhm.
the hell?
Yeah.
Why can't they standardize it?
I
I
don't know.
have some I have some old Clover knitting needles that are 4.25
Yeah.
that they don't make anymore.
I have 4.25s and I have 4.5.
4.5. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think the one that's stuck in my couch is a 4.5.
So you excavate your couch too, huh?
There's two of them. I have two hooks that drop down into the couch where you cannot get them unless you take off the side of the couch. I'm not going to do that right now.
My son had to do that. I forget what it was he dropped down in there,
Mm-hmm.
but it belonged to his dad, so he was very worried about it. He wanted to get it out, and he wound up using a magnet to get it.
Oh, like when you drop your gun in the lake and you have to go get it.
I don't know about that.
How many times have you dropped your gun in the lake, Therese?
Well,
David did it.
In actuality or in the lake. Because there was a time when everybody was...
Okay, David actually did it kayaking. He upset his kayak, and him and everything that was in the kayak went in the river. Yeah.
Wow.
And then a friend of ours had a boat, and we went magnet fishing for it. We couldn't find it.
But
anyway, yeah. Sorry, that was a detour. So anyway, yeah, I don't know if this is very, very close. It's very tight. I don't know if a magnet would drop down to get it. I could try, I guess.
I have a bunch of these silly little nail art magnets. I could send you one of these if you want. They're really strong and they're really skinny.
I need to have like a long handle.
My husband has
tape on knitting
a
needle.
magnet that has like a light on it and it extends. And I actually think that's what they use to find the thing in the sofa.
I love that crochet
I'll send
book.
you a link when we get done.
It was silver and looked like a flute, and it was very pretty.
Oh, well, at least you know where it is.
Oh, I know where. There's two of them. I know where they are. So someday when the sofa is done,
you can rip it apart.
I'll rip it apart to get some, $2 worth of crochet hooks
and 5,000 stitch markers.
Oh, they're everywhere. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're all down in my.
For anybody who cares, I announced yesterday that I was giving stitch markers with the bags, but it's actually stitch stoppers. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Telescopic magnet.
I will have to.
She said you can get it at automotive stores.
Okay. Oh, I wonder if we have one in town. Or I wonder if Harbor Freight has them.
Probably.
They probably
Hang on
do.
a second.
My husband keeps losing his earbuds in his recliner.
Oh, yeah. It's like, it's not a big deal, but it's kind of a big deal. Like, I want those hooks. Ugh, it's so sad.
You'll get them back someday. You'll be reunited.
And then it'll be like you got him brand new again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I'll have to have a brand new couch. So the end game is still not good. Ugh. Stitch markers. I bought the light bulb ones off of Amazon. You get like, I don't know, 50,000 of them for $13 or something.
Yeah.
Crazy. They're everywhere.
Yep.
Okay. So here's the thing that my husband has. It has like a little clip you can put on your pocket, and it's a light, and it extends. And this part size.
See, I don't know if that'll fit down. It's a very tight space. I don't know if that would fit down in there. We'll have to look and see if
Well,
Harbor Freight or one of them has it.
I got bad news for you. I don't think it'll pick up a crochet hook.
Oh, shoot.
Depends on what the crochet hook's made out of.
Yeah. It's picking up everything but my crochet hooks.
Of course.
Sorry.
That's
But it
okay.
might, the light might be enough for you to actually see it though.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, it's.
What about like a clothes hanger, like a wire loopy thing? You could just like.
No wire hangers. I don't know. It's fine.
I'm sorry. I tried to help.
I know. I appreciate it.
Someday.
Like
I do appreciate
it's not like it's
I
a
do-
pearls or something, you know.
I do appreciate the fact that she's more sad about the crochet hooks than the gun.
It wasn't my gun.
Exactly.
That was a whole. Let me tell you, that was a whole traumatic day. That day in the river. Ugh. It was bad
I
scene.
hope it wasn't an expensive gun.
Starting a new color.
Most of them are. That's it.
Yay.
Yay.
Dark green. Dark green.
Oh boy.
Nothing exciting there.
Joan, you were talking about on your podcast about the brick house needles.
Yes.
I have the flexible ones, their version of Flexi Flips.
Yeah.
And I like using them instead of DPNs because the tips are shorter, but that cable doesn't cut into the end of my hand like
Mhm.
DPNs do.
Yeah, I just got straights. I like to have for my like for stuff that doesn't have a long. My brain is gone, y'all. Like my memory blanket, or something like that. I like to use short straights, and so they had the short straights, but I'm not crazy about having the little brick house thing on the end of it, but whatever. But
I don't have straights, so I don't know.
everything is out right now. They're out of stock on everything, but they had a note that they will be back in stock, I think, May 6th.
I think so.
Something like that.
I like the very long tips on them because their tips are very long and tapered, but they're not pointy, like they don't stab you like some of the ChiaoGoo ones do.
Yeah.
But they're really good for doing cables or lace work because the tips are very tapered. So I like that.
It's good. I don't know. Somebody told me about it on. I feel like I should give them credit, but I don't remember who it was. But somebody on Telegram told me about Brickhouse needles because I was talking about, signatures are coming back.
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, have you tried Brickhouse?" So, and Brickhouse is a little bit more expensive than like ChiaoGoo.
Oh.
Mhm.
Not like
signatures.
No, not like signature expensive. Like my little straight needles were $20.
That's
So
pretty expensive.
yeah, it's a little bit more. And then I think the cable ones are even more.
They are a bit, but they're very well made. Like there's no problem with the join.
Yeah.
Everything is spinny. So you put the cables all spin so they don't get tangled.
Mhm.
And I've not had any problem with the yarn catching on them at all. But
So I splurged a little today and I bought Groucho a water fountain, like a nice steel one. So hopefully when she drinks her 3 gallons of water a day now, she doesn't do the whole Princess Posca's routine and like paw at the water bowl. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna need all the luck. Because I am so sick and tired of every freaking morning waking up and hearing scrape, 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 and like she's like doggy paddling, like she's trying to jump into the water bowl, and I'm like, girly pops, it's been 12 years. I yell at you every freaking time. Can we stop? Like,
Well, just keep reminding yourself it's water. So when she's flinging it around everywhere, it's just water.
Yeah.
yeah, it's funny because they actually they give you like a whole kit with the fountain, and they give you an anti-splash mat. So it's like, oh great, I'm gonna need that.
My grandcat Linda has a fountain, so I don't. She seems to be okay with it.
I've tried a few over the years, but like one of them was really stupid because like when cats drink, they get like spit and fur in the water and stuff. And one of them had the filter in the most retarded place possible so that it didn't actually filter anything. And of course, I didn't know that until I bought the fountain. And then after cleaning it a few times, was like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, what's going on here? But this one seems to make sense. So I'm crossing my fingers.
Groucho, be good to your mother.
You hear that? Do you hear that, child? She got really high yesterday. I got her these silver vine sticks. And what you do is you scrape the bark off the sticks. And it's more powerful than catnip or something. It's like you scrape the bark off and then it's just like this little stick. And I don't know what dimension she was in. She took her catnip box and she dragged it to the kitchen, and then she just sat in it facing away from me for like 10 minutes. Not moving, just like stoned out of her mind. I was like, hey, you okay? She was just gone.
That's
Yeah, I'm
Hilarious.
talking about you.
Groucho, was Mama drugging you?
And she
Your
gets
mommy-
up and goes and eats a bunch.
Need a cat Taco Bell in your building.
Right?
Yeah. You got the munchies?
We have the dispensaries everywhere in Vegas because it's legal.
Mhm.
And there's one that they built that is right by a Denny's,
Brilliant.
and right next to it is Chick-fil-A,
Oh, they must.
and
make
on the
that.
other side is Taco Bell. I'm like,
Yeah, that's how they
this
do
was
it
the-
here. They're everywhere.
this was the most thoughtful place where it was, because
Support
all
your
the fast
local
food.
economy.
yeah,
I like the ones where the Girl Scouts go and sit and sell cookies outside the dispensary.
Mhm.
yeah.
Best place to do it. They didn't have dispensaries when I was a Girl Scout, but
Of course, the cookies probably weren't $8 a box or whatever they are now.
No.
no, I think they were like $3.75 or something.
Well,
Plus they're a lot smaller too now.
I was gonna say, plus you get what, 3 cookies for $8?
When as an adult, I did the whole Girl Scout leader and all the cookie, and they were $2.50 a box. And so we look now, and it's like we go past, and I'm like, "You got to be kidding me!"
Yeah. I think the
And there's
recipes
inflation,
changed
but
too.
that's a bit much.
Back in my day too, I remember I had to go door to door with like the little form that you had to fill out manually. I'm sure
Mhm.
everything is like, digital now.
We did that, except not cookies, but sub sandwiches when I was in high school. We
Mm.
would sell we'd sell sub sandwiches, and then we would spend a weekend in the gym for the marching band making them. And
Mhm.
we would make thousands, like 5,000 one day and 4,000 the next day. And then we would have to deliver them to whoever we sold them to. So at the
That's
end of the night, after making the sandwiches, everybody had their bags of sandwiches to go out and to deliver. And the thing was, it was nice when they paid you in advance, but sometimes you take the order and they'll pay you when you bring the sandwich. So then you're hounding people down for sandwiches because they forget and they're not home, and you got their food and it's spoiling.
No, that's terrible.
Yeah.
It
But
sounds
that's
like
how
a
we paid for
circus.
That's how we paid for our band trip, was selling sub sandwiches. And First year I did it, I had a neighbor that I didn't know. They would just want to, like, just the weird guy at the end of the street. And I went to everybody's house, and turned out his kids had been in the band 10 to 15 years earlier. So he bought like 30 of them from me.
30
Cool.
sandwiches?
Yeah. And they were $2 a piece. So
Goddamn.
yeah, I was like, dang. I can't imagine what he'd do with 30 sandwiches. He goes, trust me, we'll eat them all weekend because I remember what they were like. I thought, that's cool. But it was fun because we had music going, and we had tables set up. So, one table would be cutting rolls, another one would be putting on meat, then the lettuce and all that. And then a table would be wrapping them, and
Were they
so it
like
would go pretty organized.
Were they like the old Kmart subs that they had?
No.
Do you remember those?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They weren't, not really. There was like 3 types of meat and cheese and dressing and lettuce and tomato and onion.
Oh, giving me the munchies. I'll go get a sandwich now.
Imagine how Groucho feels.
But now I think about it and I'm like, God, I can't believe that we got away with making those in the school cafeteria.
Yeah, nowadays they'd be like, "Oh, this is a health violation," and blah blah.
Mhm.
And you're not licensed and regulated, and
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it was fun. We'd raise thousands of dollars, and we do it twice a year. And then that was where we got most of our money to go on our band trips. It's fun one year because there was a blizzard, and we had to deliver them in a blizzard.
oh god,
That sounds like such a good time.
It was fun though. I was pulling down the street in my sister's sled, and it was nice because people felt bad, so they gave you extra money.
oh, here's a tip for you.
Yeah. Like, okay, thank you. But I don't think they do that anymore.
I wouldn't imagine so. I don't
They
think
have they have sponsors at the school now, so it's not like band alumni and all that good stuff.
Well, they do fundraisers, but it's not where they have to make the product themselves and that kind of thing.
No, my old school gets corporate sponsors now because they got invited to. They went to the Thanksgiving Day parade in New York City and played, and then they played at the Rose Bowl.
Oh
one year.
wow.
So they have big money now.
It's wild.
I used to have a little Barbie doll it's in storage that my mom got for me because one of the band moms had made, and she crocheted our band uniforms to fit the little Barbie dolls.
That's adorable.
Oh,
And my sister and I each had one, had the matching hair color, and because they would dye the hair or whatever, or they probably weren't real Barbie dolls. They were probably Barbie-like dolls.
Mhm.
It was cute. My mom's like, "Hey, you could do that." I'm like, no, I can't. Not happening. Sorry.
I could, but I won't.
Yeah, I
pretty
could, but I
much.
don't want to. It's like somebody
Yeah.
who asked me to make him Bernie gloves.
oh,
And he was like, "Could you make those for me?" And I was like, "I could, but I'm not gonna."
Could if I wanted
Tech-
to.
Technically, I have the knowledge and the skill, but not the desire. Sorry.
Yep.
But I could teach you how to do it, and you could do it for yourself.
make them in red, white, and blue or something. Otherwise,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the blanket, Amy said she bought the felt stars on Amazon, but she got the wrong size, so now she has to get bigger stars.
Ugh.
She got 1 inch, and that was too small. I think she wanted like 2 or 3 inch.
yeah. Hmm.
But it's good that they're felt.
Yeah.
It's good for your blanket instead of like buttons or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if she's going to sew that on, she, instead of using yarn to sew it on, she could use like sewing thread. And that
Yeah.
would be,
Yeah, or embroidery floss, because then you can
Yeah.
really match the color. Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
that,
or
and it'll hide it more.
I use
Yeah,
it when I'm
yarn.
sewing stuff on knitted stuff. I usually use the clear nylon.
Mhm.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
That's a good idea. I didn't think of that.
because it's strong and it won't like break as easily as yarn can sometimes.
Right. And also it's clear, so you're not going to have to worry about color matching.
Exactly. Very good for buttons too, because buttons don't come off.
Ah, yes.
Learn that the hard way.
I'll
Yarn
just wait and
buttons.
see what she comes up with, and I'll copy it.
I mean, there's a lot of freaking stars in a bag. It's not like you can just buy like 10 stars or whatever. So
Right.
she's going to have extras to share. It's like 100 to a bag.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, it's still better than a crocheted stars because they're wonky.
And a pain in the butt to make.
Right. And wonky.
Yes. They're not going to look as starry as they could.
Well, they look like a 5-year-old did them. I don't care who does them. They look like a 5-year-old did them.
Which can be cute if that's the effect you're going for. But
That's not the effect I'm going for.
if you want your flag to look professional,
No, I just want it to look in between 5-year-old and professional. Somewhere in between.
Grown up. I
Grown
want it
up.
to look like a grown up did it.
Semi grown up. It'll be fine.
This yarn is very annoying.
I'm working on my socks again.
Look at those.
Hearts and stars and lucky charms.
Cute.
30.
The accent colors are fantastic. That
Yeah,
pink.
I love that pink. I have another pair of socks that I'm working on.
Let me see.
I'm doing pearls for the yellow bits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it gives it like this fun texture on top, just on the top
Mhm.
of the sock, because it'd be weird to walk on that. But
I
this is
did that.
this is
I
the
did
other
a pair of
side.
socks where when the color changes, you pearl the other color.
It's a lot of fun. It kind of looks almost like it's sewn on or something. Like it looks like a running stitch there.
Mhm.
I'm using something similar when I'm doing the birches.
Oh, cool.
Whenever I get to the black part, I'm going to do just pearl stitches so it looks all textury.
I love that idea. That's going to be great.
I got it from you in those socks.
Oh, awesome.
Well, there you go.
Fantastic.
Last time you showed them. Like, ooh, that's a good idea to make texture.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
I'm very disappointed in this tripod. Does not want to stand up.
Well, it's
Oh, well.
missing a leg.
No, it has one. It just does not want to stay standing. I do not know why. It was my husband's and he did not use it, so he said, "Oh, you should use this for your tablet because it'll be better for podcasting," and it is not better for podcasting. So
It
I
in
got him
fact
a-
was not better for podcast.
no, I ended up getting him a stand thing that hooks to the table, his side table that he chairs next to, so he can just swing it over and then put his laptop on it, and that way he's
Mhm.
not holding it and looking down at his laptop and
Right.
messing up his neck.
Yeah.
He and
Right.
Riley were both do that, and it drives me crazy because then they complain that their necks hurt. So
Mm.
I got each of them something
What
like that
was
so
in
they
here?
could not, Yay, Debbie got her red, white, and blue. She ordered it.
Hooray!
Hooray! Hooray!
Yay for
Yay.
America!
Hip hip! Hooray!
Yeah, America.
America.
America. You know what I've been seeing a lot of lately on Twitter is there's a bunch of South African refugees coming in now, and they're all really, really excited to be here and they're really happy. But there's a lot of people that are still left in South Africa who are not doing so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's it's really infuriating to see people who are still in South Africa just like, taunting them and being like, yeah, stay in America, we don't want you back here. And it's like, well, first of all, they left you for a reason.
Right.
They don't want to get murdered, and second of all, like, have fun living in your shithole over there. But I was thinking. I mean, I think one of the people I follow is, I think, going to set up a fundraiser. So if that happens, I'm going to do a yarn for it
Okay.
because I want
Okay,
to
cool.
because these people freaking love America. They want to be here and they're working hard. And
You know, if you hear the leftist talk, we're the worst country in the world. Yeah, everybody wants to still come here.
Yeah. Why are people sneaking in? Like what?
Yeah,
It's
if we're so evil, why are you coming?
yeah, if they're so bad, why don't you leave?
I mean, people are not sneaking into China and Russia and Iran. They're not sneaking into those countries. Why is that?
Therese, that is so on the nose. I can't even.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw
It
the
just
one.
doesn't make sense. Like they don't have any logic.
Well, I guess one of the CNN people was talking to the one conservative on CNN who smacks them down regularly. And she's talking about Iran is so good with their memes. Like, and he's like, well, I think they'd much rather have their Navy.
Right? Yes.
Like,
Well,
yeah,
hold on.
yeah.
Isn't in Iran? Didn't they like shut down the internet or something there? Like they don't have.
Yeah.
They don't. So who are they memeing to? They're not memeing to their own people.
Yeah.
It's
to the world,
performative.
It is, when they're fake photos of things that they shot down that aren't real,
Yeah, which
or
was,
their fake aircraft carrier that doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
and I love that. I love that our intelligence like bamboozled them into.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was
Fantastic.
so amazing.
He's
Yeah.
over here. No, he's not.
Psych.
I give so much props to that colonel, man. He
I know.
did what he had to do to stay alive and get his beacon going, and just good for him. I don't know. I was like, I was reading an article about it in the Daily Mail, okay, because I like to read different international news,
Mm-hmm.
and you can tell that it was foreign news because the headline is hundreds of Navy SEAL Team 6 members save this man. Okay, it might have been hundreds of people involved, but they're not hundreds of people in a SEAL team.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Like, clearly you're not American. You don't know this.
Right.
No, they go in with like what, 5 or 6?
Yeah, they have small little groups within their group, but they don't have hundreds in each SEAL team.
Mm-mm.
Like, there might have been hundreds of military involved in the entire operation.
Right.
Right.
Well, but I mean, the whole thing with that is stealth.
Yeah.
You're not going to have 300 or 400 people going in and be
That's
stealthy.
not stealth. Right.
No.
It felt very very much Operation Red Wing when they went in to get Marcus Luttrell.
Mhm.
The difference is this administration is not going to do, they're not going to have the guys worry about what's going to happen when they get home. If they don't do everything the right way, blah, blah, blah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the military's hands are not tied when they go in to rescue somebody.
Nope. Did you see that our friend Harmeet is getting promoted?
I've heard the rumors.
That supposedly she's going to be the number 3 in the DOJ.
I
So
would
that's
love
very
that.
exciting.
Good for her.
Yes. She's one smart cookie.
She
Yeah,
rules.
And she knits.
And she
Yes.
knits.
And
Yeah, I
she
just
knits
thought it was-
really well.
She does. I just thought it was funny. He asked him, well, I think they'd rather have their Navy than the memes, but you do you,
Right.
like.
Yeah.
People, seriously. What's all these healthcare workers making stupid videos about celebrating people dying? Like, I thought in healthcare, you were supposed to want people to live.
You'd think.
Like, isn't that like part of what your job is?
You know what? I'm glad they're exposing them because they're exposing themselves. Because
Yeah.
that
Right.
people,
Yeah. but it's frightening because you don't know how many out there that aren't that you might.
Oh, I
have
guarantee
to-
you, there's all the ones that did the TikTok dances.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like this one. She's a nurse because I guess there was rumors that Trump was at Walter Reed
He was not.
and he wasn't.
Mm-mm.
No,
And
there,
even
there
if
was
he
a,
was,
there was a fake
even if he-
post on Twitter.
I know. Even if he was probably visiting somebody.
Right.
But he wasn't, and they're like, he's here, it's almost time, we're finally gonna get to celebrate. Like, you're a freaking ER nurse, and you're like, I didn't like Biden and Obama, but I didn't wish him dead,
Right.
because you got to draw the line somewhere.
I think some of us were convinced that Biden already was dead anyway.
Um,
Like you might as
He
well have been
was
dead.
already, yeah.
It was weekend at Bernie's too, that's for sure.
You got to just keep mashing.
But we didn't go on publicly wishing people dead,
Right.
like. And then they wonder why they get fired because I'm sorry, your company can't afford to be known to have people that working for them that want people to die
Right.
like nuts.
Good psychos.
Well,
Yep.
I work for healthcare, and some of the people I work with are much more liberal than I thought they would be.
Mhm.
Because, the healthcare I work for is a religious organization. We do prayer before meetings.
Nice.
I love it. It has been truly a wonderful experience these past 16 years.
Good.
That's good.
But
Mm-hmm.
I got 86 days to go.
Oh, that's
Who's
it.
counting?
We're gonna have to have a party.
Woo!
Yep, 86 days.
What's the date, June?
July 2nd.
July. Oh, all the celebrations all at once.
I know. See, they're gonna do
That's
fireworks for me retiring.
That's a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So
But-
we'll have to celebrate either the Monday before or the Monday after.
Mm-hmm.
True. Or both, because
Or both. Yeah, why not?
Why
we'll
not?
be because we'll be finished with our thing on the 4th, which is Saturday. So we can still talk about Joan and
We can talk about
America.
Joan.
Yeah.
You don't need to talk about me, but
We'll talk about you if we want.
okay, fine.
Whether you're
Well-
here or not, we'll talk about you.
You're
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah,
Like
even if
it.
you're here, we will. Even if you're here, we will, because then you'll be here to answer
Right.
about how much you
Or
enjoy
we can mute your
retirement after
mic
2
and we
days.
can talk about you.
I mean, that's why I'm buying all this yarn too. I want to have plenty in stock.
Pirate's not going to know what to do with you home all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm home all the time anyway. I work from home.
Oh, he'll be so happy though.
Well, he'll be happy in that I can stop and give him attention in the middle of the day. Because he's so pitiful. He never gets any attention.
Poor neglected puppers.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna call PETA.
Yeah. PETA would probably get on. My kids get on to me all the time about how fat he is.
Well, are they coming over to walk him? Then they should be quiet.
Right.
Well, it's like he's not fat. He's well loved.
He's big boned.
He does have a little bit of a wide load going in the back there.
He's a chunky monkey. It's okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
I saw that when he was doing his Easter egg hunt. I was like, oh, look at that little chunky monkey.
Oh yeah, he's
solid.
he is definitely solid
Yes.
as a rock.
I loved him walking up on the flower beds.
Yeah.
He was just walking,
Yep. Yeah, my pirate is a keeper. Well, it's funny. I saw this other dog because I have said since we got him, that we should have changed his name to Bandit because he has 2 black eyes. And I saw this
Excuse
dog
me, sir.
on Pet Finder that had 1 patch, and he was called Bandit. I was like, see, he should be the pirate. But
Too
whatever.
late now.
It's
How are
fine.
your puppies, Caro?
Well, as you can see in the background, it's quite arduous here. I don't know if she's gonna make it till tomorrow. She might have to take another nap.
Terrible.
Yeah, she's real stressed there.
Yeah,
can
it's
tell.
quite terrible in the Caro Brown household for puppers. You know, at some point she's gonna get up and stop napping from there and move over 5 feet and nap in that spot instead.
Well,
It's
she's
so
got to get
hard
her
to-
naps everywhere.
You gotta nap, man. This is a napping household.
My husband was telling me yesterday, he goes, you watch Pirate. At 2:30, he'll turn over on his back and show his stomach. And darned if he didn't do it. I was like, dang.
I guess that's belly roll time.
Apparently.
He has his own internal clock.
He is something else. I don't know how he would have done anywhere else. I really don't. He definitely is where he needs to be.
He's channeling his inner teenager in the 80s. Remember when we would lay out and then you have to flip after half an hour?
Mhm. Yep. Yep, so as not to burn.
This is him laughing at me because he knows that he's the king.
He's not that chunky. He's perfect.
I think so.
All right.
Whenever they say stuff, well, one of them said that they were going to get him a shirt that said Goodyear.
Oh, that's mean.
I did not appreciate that from my
That's mean.
baby. No.
Joan's like, sorry, you're out of the will. Pirate's taking your place.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I have told them that if I die and they put him in a shelter, I'm going to haunt them.
Oh yeah.
Can't go in a shelter.
Can't put my baby in a shelter.
Send him to me. I'll take him.
Okay.
First of all, that dog's going to be gone long before you are. So that's not even going to be a thing.
But he's a very special boy.
And we love him for it.
Mhm.
All right.
Liz, I think before we went live, you said this was a short show, but I don't remember
Yeah.
how short it is.
Yeah, we probably ought to finish up because the game's going to start soon, unless it's already
Okay.
started.
Well,
I'm in the other room, so I don't know.
So I have to give an update on my blanket.
Yes.
sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Me too.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh,
This
Ooh.
way.
okay.
Nice.
Still looks like
Right
boobs.
along with that.
Does.
Still looks like
Okay.
boobs, but it's looking good.
Yeah, well, and then up here, I changed to the dark green right there. I don't know if you can see that.
Uh-huh. Very
Mhm.
nice.
So we are making some progress. I am going to finish up this row, and then same time next week, unless
All right.
Liz and Teresa go. We don't want to hear you talk anymore, lady.
Oh hell no! You better be on or else.
No, I will come get you.
But I'm boring.
No, you're not.
What? Gee, you talk about yarn and knitting and stuff, and it's a yarn and knitting podcast.
Huh.
My dentist did tell me that he enjoyed working on me on my teeth because I was so amusing.
There you go.
Well, that's something.
That's difficult when you're at the dentist and you have somebody in your mouth.
Well, he was
I
doing
know.
this thing. I had to get shots in my mouth, which I hate. The thing I hate most in life. And so he's like, "Okay, we're gonna count, and it's gonna be over when I count to
No.
7." And he starts counting 1,
No, don't do that.
2, Yeah. So he finally finishes, and I'm like, you need to learn to count faster.
That makes
You
it
tell 'em.
worse.
Yeah.
You tell him.
Yep.
All right.
So
Debbie Loves Yarn wants to know, did he discount you for the entertainment?
Right?
I wish. Oh, what I spent for my mouth.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's
No.
it's
Well,
robbery.
We're counting it as my anniversary present because
Aw.
my husband gets me jewelry every 5 years. So this year he got me 4 crowns.
There you go.
And Kara only has
Yeah,
one.
Caro, yeah.
Yes, but her crown is a little bit different.
Yeah. Didn't cost
Mine-
quite as much.
Hers is
Got sparkles
removable.
in it. I don't think you can see it in the
Aw.
camera.
Sparkly.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
All
to call
right.
you Queen Mama, Nevin. The
Right?
Queen Mama.
All right. Well, hopefully everybody will have a lovely week.
Yes,
God, I can't believe
you-
it's April already.
Oh my gosh.
It's really annoying.
Why is that annoying?
I
January.
don't know because it's
Well,
already
you
it's already
have-
April, and that means we're going to be back to 110 degrees before the end of the month, and it's not going to be fun. So, and California is so nicely catching itself on fire, so it can send us the bad air quality.
Yeah, we've been
Because
they
They like to share.
We've been surrounded this week by fires all over. But they're getting them put out pretty good, so and
Yeah.
So far we haven't lost any homes. So
That's a blessing.
that is indeed.
My son found out it's going to take him 2 years instead of 18 months to finish his grad school degree, but that's fine because
It's only 6 extra.
I figured
months.
it was going to take him 2 years when he said 18 months, but he's just come to that realization that he does not want to take 5 classes over the summer.
Yeah.
So, and he talked
No.
himself into a new job at his work, or an additional job at his work to make extra money. So he's going to do that this summer.
What's his additional job?
Well, he works for a credit card processing company, and he's in operations and one of the lending part of it. But he's done every job up to there, from the operations to fixing the machines. So they don't have a sales rep in Reno where he is. So he's going to go out and try to get some accounts, and then he gets percentage of those accounts.
Cool.
So, and he did it because a friend of his wanted him to come work with her, but when she told him what it was, he said it sounded like a pyramid scheme. And so he needed an excuse to tell her no without hurting her feelings. He's like, well, I'll just tell her I'm doing more for work. And he mentioned it to his boss. She's like, well, if you want to do this. So now he talked himself into a new job as well as his old job. So, but he likes Reno. He likes having seasons.
Good.
He's not used to that. He's used to hot and not hot.
What a concept.
I know.
Seasons.
He's like, Mom, it's rained for days. Days. Yeah, I know. Growing up, you don't know what that's like. So
Yeah.
he's
Yep,
getting
yep,
used to
yep.
it.
You know,
So, you guys,
sometimes you
I see.
guys say stuff like with the credit card thing, and I think, oh, I used to do that. And then I'm like, I don't want people to think that I'm always trying to one up them. It's just, I've lived so long, I've done a lot of stuff.
well, yeah, I mean, they basically, they sell the accounts to the businesses, and then they provide the terminals, and they do all their back end processing for them. And
Well-
he's working remotely because he's when he moved for school, they said, oh, you can work part-time remotely. So he came down for spring break last week and ended up working 2 full days. But it was
Wow.
fine. It paid for his spring break. So,
Good.
Yeah.
And Caro, I would just like to say that next time you're on here, could you try to just keep it down a little bit and not be quite so chatty?
Yes.
And I think you
I
need,
mean, she's the queen and all, you know.
yeah, well, I think we need to
Hear
have a
from the
cake.
Queen.
I know.
Does the Queen have an Easter message or something?
Mhm.
We didn't
The
hear
king
from
You know,
didn't.
because Prince Charles didn't, so we would like to
He's
hear
I
busy
know.
on it.
I will
So,
give you the
you know-
message. I will give you the message.
okay.
He has risen. That is the message.
He has risen indeed.
Indeed. Yeah. King Charles, who's, I don't know, the head of the church, you'd think might
King-
have
And
said
it's like
something on Easter.
said a bunch of crap too. Like, what are you doing?
You know, really? Didn't say anything on Easter?
So, Carol, is that your cape?
It is
go-
my shawl. Yes, my
Well, I
shanklets.
mean-
My shanklets. That's what we're calling it.
Is that like your royal robes?
Yes.
Yes, it is now. Yes.
Okay.
I will probably add on to it now, just so that way I can continue to make it, majestic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like it.
It's very snazzy.
I love that it's pink
Goes
and
well-
green. Good
Goes well with
combination.
your crown.
Matches. Everything matches here.
Yes.
Well, thanks you guys for coming on.
Thank you for
My pleasure.
having
Um,
me.
Yep. And you don't have to say that we tolerate you on your podcast,
No,
You're
we
welcome
don't
here.
tolerate you.
No. If we didn't want you here, we wouldn't invite you.
That's right.
Thank you. You're so nice to me.
Tina, I will talk to you on Wednesday.
Yes, ma'am. For blanket consultation.
Yeah, I need your thoughts because you're going to knit it. So since you have to knit it for your friend,
Yeah.
but you need to come up with an Aspen name for yours though.
Yeah. I still can't get over that. It was just relentless. It's not birches. It's not birches because blah blah blah. Because look at this and because this that and the other thing and the Europeans and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, okay.
Let it go.
Seriously, just let it go. Okay, they're not birches. Whatever.
Pretend to be Elsa. Let it go.
Seriously.
All right. You guys have a good week and we'll see you next
You
week. Thanks
as
for coming in, everybody.
well.
Toodaloos.
We will talk to you later. Bye.
Bye,
And then
Tina.
she's gone.
Oh, she really left. She was ready.
She always,
Yeah, she